Let me start off with you, because you got the most interesting thing just recently, literally just yesterday.
Yes.
What we are a hub for is whatever's good going on in any of your schools, and we invited each of you guys, because you're four of the most engaging people with us that allow us to sort of spread as much good as we possibly can. You got a particularly interesting one yesterday. Tell me all about what it took to make that happen.
Okay, so Flora High School did a lip dub yesterday, and it literally started last year. Mr. Tonigal brought it to my attention and said, hey, Avon did a lip dub. We'd love to do one too. Well, we couldn't pull it off last year. It was just too crazy. So at the beginning of the year, I have a new public relations class, and I said, hey, do you guys want to give us a shot? And they said, definitely. So we literally started planning in August, down to where every teacher is going to be, where every club's going to be, what every club's going to do, who's going to sing, where are they going to start. So it took a whole year. And then yesterday we had a half an hour to pull it off. And
No pressure whatsoever.
I was literally dripping with sweat because I had to like run in front of everybody to make sure everybody's in the spot. But the kids were amazing, and it was probably the most fun I've had in 6 years of teaching.
Wow.
It was yesterday. Most stressful, but most fun. So that's coming out tomorrow morning. So you get to see that.
You were just talking about you got a Shoutout Board, and you got other means in which to bring positive out of the kids. Tell us a little bit about that.
The Shoutout Board is in our cafeterias, and it's just a place, put some dry erase markers and told the kids, that's for staff or students, just write up things. Sometimes it's about a club, sometimes about a concert, sometimes it's about one student who did something well. It's just whatever they want to throw up there. I also have teepees that are for teachers. Since we're the Indians, we have red teepees that staff write about each other, and we just put them with a little treat in their mailbox. Kind of just give them a little high five.
Very cool. You guys are planning one in the fall, I think you said?
Yeah, I think our high school is planning a lip dub, and so we are going to be calling Erin for advice.
I got you.
You got us covered.
I think she's got about 500 things to do now on the list that she can share with you. But you guys just recently...
We did a, for the first year, they plan to do what they call a grand march for graduation. And this was coordinated by our high school principal, Wendell McCollum, and his staff. And really, it just was as simple as having all of the graduates from the class of 2016, after they had their group picture taken, led by the marching band, and just marching through the halls of our high school. And all the students came out of their classes, gave high fives, took a lot of selfies and cell phone pictures as the graduates were passing by. And it really... what a motivator for the kids who are, maybe struggling, or just, just to see what's ahead, and just to give the graduates a boost too. It was really, there were some tears. It was just so awesome. Some of the kids have really worked so hard for this day, and it was really a source of pride. So that was pretty cool. And we also did, at the high school, they did some Vine videos. Which that was coordinated by one of our teachers, Mike Livovich, and they are if you know what Vine is, it's just really short, 15-second, 20-second clips, all student produced, that are about a different positive behavior expectation, and they're all so funny. They're just, they did such a great job. Teacher actually got a grant to be able to pay each student $20 who submitted one, so it was a little motivator.
That's awesome.
To do that. So if you go to our website, you can see them, and our high school Twitter feed has them on there too. But those are just a lot of fun. So those are just a couple of positive things at Michigan City High School.
Tell us about your middle school, high school club that you were telling us about.
Okay, so we have it's called the Friends of Rachel Club, and Rachel was a student killed in Columbine, and something that her father started, and it's kind of like her legacy, and it's like an anti-bullying campaign. So our two sponsors, Megan McGee and Aaron Wolfley, kind of really got this going, where we had like a high five Friday, and it really kind of get going every Friday. But as the students come back from lunch, there's just a group, or a gauntlet, as someone called it earlier, of students, and it's just giving high fives as the kids come back. And I was saying how it's really cool to kind of see the kind of the smiles and the excitement of just going through a long tunnel of students, and you know, of course, we had our cell phones out there, you know, some of the teachers and shooting vines and taking pictures and such. So that's one of the things. And another one is just taking Post-it notes and writing positive comments and throwing it on students' lockers and, you know, just kind of spreading, you know, a good positive vibe among the schools. So